Welcome everybody to Rayburn Point, or the southern point of this entire island. It's technically all Rayburn Point. There is a main part that we'll be looking at, but it's in the north section where things get pretty interesting. So we'll start here. And a little tidbit, this building is the exact one from Waves Crest Orphanage. You can see all the way over here. Exact same building, same layout, same everything. So, obviously, they just used it again. There may be more like this. I just haven't come across them just yet. Random bits of junk, ghouls, anglers lying around. And there's a little shed out the back with some tools for you. If you're very brave and you don't mind a bit of swimming, just head on to the pier here. You'll get a suitcase, and inside the boat is a little first aid kit as well. Before you move on here, you can up your armour if you can deal with a local resident. And then we can make our way through the woods up to Rayburn Point, which is in the middle section of the island. You normally come here on random quests you'll be sent for. Usually, like, Radiant quests will send you in this direction. The Captain's Dance takes place just over there. Not that far away. Oh. Another sofa with someone lying under some blight. Not a hermit crab. No, this is in fact just duffel bag and a suitcase full of items. Now we come on to the main beach house, where the trappers have made up their little outpost. There is about 7 of them that guard this particular place. Most important thing you can drop straight through is underneath. A little steamer trunk that a lot of people forget about. Lot of bottle caps for you. Then if you go down to the beach, you can see a lighthouse in the distance, but unfortunately you can't reach it. It's outside of the map boundary. Inside here is just more tools for you. Lots of scrap and junk, and a couple of trappers that will be attracted if you start fighting with the main ones over at the house. There's also a little hidden buried stash called Dylan's stash that we're going to have a look at. So I just want to nip upstairs to show you inside. This lovely spacious interior, full of debris, trappers, and fog. And a teddy. Yeah, and a sleeping bag. If you're playing survival, that's a bit of a godsend. Now, things don't get much easier when you get to the barn, but you do find something pretty cool in this one. If you don't die to the mines first. That perk and sneak is really useful. Now, going up here, you can read Dylan's note. Mara, I made your stuff, but those damn trappers keep sniffing around, and I'm not going to pick a fight while I'm outnumbered. I took the stash and buried it in that old grave. You know the one. Bring a shovel. Now, for a lot of people, you mightn't have a shovel, but the good news is the game provides. There's also a steamer trunk over here that I never knew about, so that was a new one for me. There's a shovel here. Or, if that shovel gets blown away by one of the mines, nip down to the doghouse here, and you'll find a shovel sitting over here. So you've 2 opportunities to get one nearby. You wouldn't believe me if I went the whole way, I had to fast travel away to get a shovel, because I didn't realize there was one actually here on site. Now, where's the grave? Head over here, you'll find the skeleton of presumably Dylan. And then, had we picked up a shovel, I could have showed you exactly what's in it. So, key part of that, pick the shovel up. Now we can excavate it and see what's underneath. Screen will go to black. You hear some shovel noises. And booyah! Dylan's stash contains Berserk syringe, buff jet, a syringer, and a stim pack. I believe it's always the same loadout. So, be sure to grab Dylan's stash. Moving on, we've got one last place to check out whilst we're here, with a unique safe. Now, a unique safe is something you don't see every day, so let's hop down to here. Find a wooden crate with some items, suitcase, buff out, and then this boat here, where you'll find Zeke's safe with burnt comics, a greaser jacket, a stealth boy, and sunglasses. Now, the thing is, this is apparently not to be confused with Zeke from the Atom Cats, even though it's got a greaser uniform and sunglasses. It's not entirely sure if it was anything. It's not related to any quest, or it's never ever mentioned, so what I can presume is someone stuck it there as maybe an inside office joke. So, we've ventured from the south of Rayburn Point all the way up to the northern side. There's many more unmarked locations, and eventually Dima's stash is unlocked further out to the northwest. Lastly, you've got a little pool here of anglers that you can tussle with. And you can also get a safe over in this little rowboat. And that concludes Rayburn Point, a once beautiful tourist destination now turned into nothing more than a trapper hellhole. But hey, at least you get to do the captain's dance nearby. Thank you for watching.